Hi. So this is an an example of how referential integrity works. So with making a relationship where you want to turn on referential integrity, you must have the same data types and the same field sizes. But that is probably not the problem in this case. So let's go ahead and look at what the error is that I give. So I drag visit ID to in the visit table to visit ID in the billing table, and I turn on enforce referential integrity and I click on create. And it gives me an error. It says Microsoft Access can't create this relationship and enforce referential integrity. Data in the billing table violates referential integrity rules. For example, there may be records relating to an employee in a related table, but no record for the employee in the primary table. So we got a referential integrity error. And for those who don't understand the error message, what it's saying is that there is a primary table and a secondary table. And in this case, the primary table is the visit table. And the secondary table is the billing table. Okay? And so in nature, for example, no human children can be born without parents, right? So biologically, you must have a mother and a father in order to be created. So you must have a parent. And that's also true here. The billing table is the child or the secondary table, and visit is the primary or the parent table. So all children or all secondary records must have a match in the visit table. And what do I mean by a match? So all of the visit IDs in the billing table, in order to make the relationship between the billing table and the visit table, must exist here in the visit table, because all children must have parents. Okay? So let's go and look at the billing table, and then we'll look at the visit table. So here's a big long list of all the records in the billing table. And then we come over here, and here are all the records for the parent table. So you can see there's a visit ID here, okay? And there's a visit ID here. So this in the visit table is a primary key, okay? And over here, the visit ID serves as a foreign key. And let me go ahead and go into design view. And you can see that here is a primary key and this is a foreign key. So it can be connected to from a parent. Okay. So we're going to go back over here to data. So any visit ID in the billing table, all of them. So let's go down and we'll sort this. Okay. Every single one of these billing ID or visit IDs must exist in the visit ID field in the visit table in order for for the relationship to be made between those tables, um, with referential integrity turned on. Okay, so for example, 1450 must exist over here, and it does. And 1451, that's in, and we're in the billing table. If we go over here, 1451 exists here. So we're okay here. And what you have to do is go find the one that doesn't exist in the visit table. This can take a little bit of time and can be frustrating. And as it turns out, I have discovered that 1548 here in the billing table, if you look here for 1548 down here, it doesn't exist. See that? So that's why it has referential integrity problems, because 1548 exists in the child or the secondary table, but it doesn't exist in the visit table. Now there's one other record here that is also not in the parent table, and that's 1588. Okay, so if I go and I look in the 1588 for 1588, you'll see that it's not here. So that is why there's a referential integrity problem, and there is no ability to make the relationship between visit ID here in the visit table and visit ID in the billing table. It will just give you an error until you fix that problem. Thanks.